classmates! Welcome back to Adinegis vlog. This is Mommy J. We're going to have a new course. Tesda course. It's a food processing food by dyeing and dehydration. So merong video here. Play natin. Okay.
Food Processing NC2 trainer. This is the online course for Food Processing NC2. Welcome to the 5th module, Processing Food by Drying and Dehydration. This module will cover the knowledge and skills required to process food by drying and dehydration. We will cover the process of drying and dehydrating products for preservation. We will also discuss how dried and dehydrated products should be packaged and stored. Let's begin!
Let's begin, guys. So, mayroon nakalagay ito, welcome to Module 5, drying and dehydration. Before you process, make sure you have completed the prerequisite module in the Module 1, Introduction of Food Processing. We finished this, guys, the last video. So, we must receive a completion certificate. Nag-done na siya, done na. So, going to have the, papakita ko sa iyo ang pretest. Nag-pretest na ako, pero para makita nyo guys, ito, summary of the, nag-9 lang ako sa una kong attempt. So, mag-re-attempt tayo. Yan na. A secure equipment for sun drying is, it has a transparent material that covers the structure of to prevent contamination from dirt, animal and pests. It also protects from sudden change in weather like rain or strong wind. Ano siya? Yung solar dryer. Since drying and dehydration are methods of food preservation that involves removing water activity from food. Removing content pala, moisture content. So, dryness is measured by these two quality parameters: moisture content and water activity. Yun. No, this one is water activity. So, this number 4, this method of moisture removal is added by an equipment that can manipulate temperature and air circulation, dehydration. True or false, if a moisture analyzer and water meter is unavailable, you may judge dryness by observing the appearance of the product. False. Blank is a type of drying that utilize heat from the sun to increase the rate of evaporation, and food. Fruit are simply laid out on the mist tray or on a solar dryer and left to dry under the sun drying. Blank is a pretreatment wherein fruit are dipped in aqueous solution to prevent it from oxidizing as well as to improve flavor. Soaking. A lightweight, transparent plastic bag used to package processed food. It is water and temperature resistant polyvinyl bag. An equipment that sells package by clamping down the open end of the bag, removing the air. Vacuum. Removing the air and applying heat on the side of the bag. Vacuum yun. So, an equipment that seals two layers of plastic together by lifting the sealing arm and pressing the sides of the plastic against the jaw or the heat element. It converts the short burst of electricity to heat, which will then flow through the jaw. Ano to, yung impulse. So, finish, submit. Oh, wrong tayo sa number 2. Ano ba yun? Water moisture pala talaga to. Water moisture talaga. Wrong tayo guys. So, ayun yung ating wrong. So, we're going to activity lesson 1. Preparing raw materials. Introduction. This lesson you will learn how raw materials for drying and dehydration are prepared. You will also learn about various pre-treatment procedures. Topic 1. Preparing fish. Fish is a rich source of protein. You already know that fish can be salted, smoked, and fermented. But another popular way to preserve and add value to fish is by drying. In this topic, you will learn how to prepare fish prior to drying by washing and cleaning, pelleting, and deboning. So, next, descaling and gutting. Descaling is the removal of the scale of the fish with the use of descaler or a knife. Meanwhile, gutting refers to the removal of the internal organs of the fish. So, merong video. We'll watch the video.
Scaling and gutting a fish. Hold the fish firmly using one of your hands. The tail side should be pointed away from you. Remove the scales, starting from the tail side up to head of the fish. Scale the part of the fish behind the head. You can use a spoon or the dull edge of a knife to remove the scales. Cut the fins and the tail of the fish. Be careful when working with fins to avoid getting pricked. Rinse the fish to remove the scales. Remove the gills. Cut the parts connecting the gills to the body of the fish. Remove the gills gently. Parts of the viscera or the innards of the fish will also be pulled out with the gills. Rinse the fish under running water. Let the water clean the cavity of the fish to wash out the blood and the innards left inside.
So, yun siya guys. Next is pelleting and deboning. Pelleting and deboning. Pelleting means to slice the fish and make it into pellets, while deboning means it's to remove the bones. So, we have another video here.
Filleting and deboning. Decide if you will cut away the fins and chop off the head of the fish. Smoked fish is usually served with the head and fins attached. Meanwhile, sardines are served without the head and fins. Cut along the area above the dorsal fin all the way down to the base of the tail. Continue cutting until you reach the rib cage. Do not cut through the rib cage. Lightly split the fish, making gentle cuts to fully separate the flesh from the bone. Remove bones using a tweezer.
So, that is, guys, the topic 1, preparing fish. So we're going to the topic 2, preparing fruits and vegetables. Which, while fruit taste good as jam, jellies, preserves, or marmalade, they are also yummy as dried treats. In this topic, you will learn the basic skills in preparing fruit for drying, washing and cleaning, peeling, slicing, and mincing. So we're going to washing and cleaning. Washing and cleaning fruits entails removing soil and bruise from the surface of the fruit. So we have here the video again.
Washing and cleaning fruits and vegetables. Wash produce under cold running tap water to remove dirt and residue. Strain with a colander. If there is a firm surface, such as on apples or potatoes, the surface can be scrubbed with a brush. Do not wash fruits and vegetables with detergent or soap. Cut away any damaged or bruised areas to prevent foodborne bacteria from contaminating the rest of the bunch.
So that's it, the washing and cleaning. So we're going to the next, peeling. Peeling, in knife peeling, fruits and vegetables are pressed against stationary or rotating blades to remove the skin. Knife peeling is used to fruits where the skin can be easily removed with a little damage. So there's a video.
Knife peeling. Cut off the top and bottom part of the vegetable. Hold the vegetable with your non-dominant hand. Scrape the skin thinly with a vegetable peeler or paring knife. Be careful not to peel the meat of the vegetable.
So that it's the knife peeling. Going to the next, slicing. So slicing refers to cutting food into board or flat thin piece. So there's the video.
Slicing. Trim off the edges and peel the skin if necessary. For strawberries, trim off the leaves and bruises. For pineapples, remove the eyes and cut lengthwise. For apples, cut lengthwise and trim off the seed and pit. For mangoes, cut off the sides of the pit.
So that is the slicing. Going to the next, mincing is mainly done for size reduction and homogenization. So video again.
Cutting techniques. Mincing. Trim off the ends of the garlic and remove the skin with a knife or by hand. Chop the garlic into smaller sizes. With the knife in your dominant hand and your palm on the dull side of the knife. Run knife over the garlic repeatedly.
So yun ang mincing. So going to the topic 3, treatment of raw materials. So yan na. Pre-treatment of raw materials. Pre-treatment refers to the set of treatments preceding the drying process. The goals of pre-treatment processes is to improved flavor and or improved drying mechanism. So next, salting. Fruits are rubbed with the salt to decrease moisture content and speed up of drying process. Salting also enhances natural flavors, drawing out the sweetness or making the bitterness to unripe of the unripe fruit. Yun ang salting. Soaking. Fruit are dipped in the solution to prevent it from oxidizing as well as improve flavor. Common soaking solution include lemon juice, honey, sodium bisulfite, or vitamin C. Syruping. Fruit pieces are soaked in the sugar solution for a period of time to decrease water activity, speeding up the drying process. Syruping also increase sugar content prior to drying. Next is sulfuring. Fruits are smoked with sulfur fume to preserve fruit and color and nutrients content. Sulfuring is optional and it is done outdoors because the fume of can be harmful with inhaled by humans. Sulfured fruit must be sun-dried. So yun siya, ang pretreatment of raw materials. So we have here activity. So this one is to kung i-match natin. Okay, this is fruits are dipped into the solution. Ito 'yon. Yan. So increase sugar content prior to drying. Ano yan? Enhance natural flavor. Dito yan. Ito at saka ito. Ayo. Yan siya. Next. Ito at ito. Yan. Oh, yan pala. Tapos ito, fruit must be sun-dried yun. Ito dito naman sa increase sugar. Yun. Good work daw. So, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.